Imagine your life laid flat like a pond, and every old belief you carry is a pebble dropped in the center. Ripples spread out in perfect circles, and every new choice hits those ripples, echoing the same shape back at you. You meet someone new, you fall into the same pattern. You get a raise and the old anxiety sculpts how you spend it. It looks random, but it isn't. Welcome to the Pattern Recognizer. Most people are running programs they never chose. Patterns inherited, programmed, and unconsciously repeated. Today we expose one of those patterns, see exactly how it works, and discover the precise shift that can set you free. Let's begin. I call this pattern the Echoing Mandala. A mandala is a circle with a center. It is both map and mechanism. The Echoing Mandala has three parts. The seed at the center, a core belief, wound, or identity claim. The radius, the degree and reach of that seed. And the field, the collection of behaviors, choices, and relationships that fall into the circle. Here is a short common story. A person who grew up believing I am not safe with money will behave toward income the same way across decades. They underprice, sabotage races, or hide funds. New paychecks arrive, the outer form changes, but the same concentric outcome repeats. So how does a private belief pull the world into its pattern? Psychology gives us implicit memory and feedback loops. Early repairs or wounds encode default predictions. The brain seeks evidence for those predictions, and behavior unconsciously arranges life to confirm them. Sacred geometry offers the metaphor and the precision. The seed is a point at the center. The radius is a line from that point to the circumference. Every decision is a vector traveling that line. Shorter radius, less projection. Longer radius, louder echo. Practically, that means your actual choices are rarely free of internal geometry. They follow the shortest path back to the center you accept. Layering a Gnostic lens, we distinguish between appearance and origin. The echo feels like destiny because the outer forms testify to themselves as if the world were proof. But the origin, the seed, is rarely the fate. Stoicism supplies the tool, attention. If the inner center is the source, then disciplined attention is the lever. Notice the impulse before you act. Name the belief, refuse the automatic vector. That refusal isn't denial, it's a precise reorientation, returning the radius inward so it stops determining the perimeter. A small focused pause at the center changes the geometry of what follows. Here is the reframe I want you to hold. The echo is a tunable signal, not an immutable fate. The center communicates through habit and attention. Change the transmitter, and the broadcast alters. This is not mystical wishfulness. It's practical. When you shorten the radius, you limit the pattern's reach. When you change the seed, the whole mandala redraws. The deeper truth is that agency lives at the center, but it is quiet and easily drowned by the loudness of habit. You are not stuck. You have been listening in the wrong place. Now the technique. I call it the centering radius, 5 minutes, daily. Step 1. Anchor with 3 slow, full breaths. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, long and deliberate. Step 2. Name the seed. Take 20 seconds and silently say the belief or wound in one sentence. I fear not having enough. Or, I'm not deserving of love. Say it without drama, as a fact you observe. Naming collapses the mystery and brings the seed into conscious space. Step 3. Shorten the radius with a bounded decision. Choose a micro-commitment today that contradicts the seed. Something small, measurable, and immediate. If the seed is, I am not safe with money, decide, I'll transfer $20 to a separate savings envelope now. If the seed is, I am not lovable, choose to send one honest message to a friend and stay present to the response for 3 minutes. The goal is not to fix decades in 5 minutes. The goal is to create a new vector, a shorter line from the center to the edge. Step 4. Record one sentence in a journal. What you named, the micro decision you made, and one observation about what shifted. Do these 5 minutes daily for 7 days. The pattern will begin to change shape. Recap. Name the mandala, see the seed, shorten the radius with a bounded decision, and record the observation. Repeat daily for 1 week and treat this as an interrupt, a precise, repeatable instrument, not a one-time cure. If any seed feels larger than a micro-practice, pair this with journaling, skilled therapeutic support, or longer contemplative work. The centering radius is the beginning of retuning, not the entire repair. That is the pattern, that is the mechanism, and that is your shift today. If you're ready to decode the full architecture of your life, explore my complete library at Desmarques.com. Commit to one short decision right now that contradicts an old seed, and try the 7-day centering radius. The pattern is the prison. Awareness is the key. I'll see you in the next episode.